This meditation was recorded in front of a live meditation group facilitated by David Ellis.
Okay, so just close your eyes and allow yourself this next 30 minutes or so to just connect with a source that is not tangible, but yet there is an understanding within you that you know it's real. So just allow yourself to just relax after your weary day, allowing all the aspects of the day to just bubble up. And just let them bubble up and drift away. And allow yourself feel comfortable on the chair beneath you. And pay special attention to the music in the background and the sound of my voice, the temperature of the room. And as you breathe, visualize that each time you breathe in, you're breathing in wonderful, clear, white energy that's vibrant in every way. And as you breathe out, you're breathing out any residue of negative energy or darkness that has found its way inside your physical body along your journey. So each time you breathe in, fill your lungs with that magnificent, radiant, white Christ-light energy. And as you breathe out, just allow yourself to breathe and exhale any tensions in your body. And scan your body now for any residue of tensions. And pay attention to that tension. And just let it go. Just let it go. And as you breathe, realizing that this is a safe and very special place where you're minded and guided. Archangel Michael stands at the spiritual door of Atlantis. He's here all of the time, and he keeps each and every one of you safe. He surrounds you with his blue cloak of protection. And within that cloak, he sends his blue fire, cleansing, clearing, and releasing any negativity that might have found its way in there. So feel safe and secure, knowing that you're surrounded and minded by the greatest warrior. And as you listen to my voice, you'll begin to realize that your subconscious mind is beginning to open like a lotus flower, opening up because it remembers everything that you have ever said. It remembers everything that you've ever done. It remembers every action that you've ever taken. It remembers the very first moment that you arrived on the planet. And in that remembrance, it remembers your true connection to divinity. Your subconscious mind always wants to connect with your divinity, because that's its pure nature. So in this space of safety and sanctuary, feeling wonderful for the journey we are about to take, allow yourself to drift away, visualizing your physical being remaining here, whilst your true essence begins to float, floating up from your body and merging with each other, feeling joyous and wonderful. And as your true self radiates from your body, pulsating through your heart, a wonderful vortex of energy begins to open in the center of the room and begins to spin. And the room becomes filled with light, brighter than ever before, more vibrant than ever before. A wonderful feeling begins to permeate each and every one of your bodies as your heart expands. As your divinity opens and becomes stronger and stronger. And as the light spins faster and faster, the light spins and expands and consumes each and every one of us. Our physical beings, our etheric beings, our divinity, and the light are all one. The energy is fast and vibrant and pure. And in this space, this wonderful, vibrant space, we begin to call upon the deity, the avatars of the past, and the ascended masters to surround this wonderful energy and surround each and every one of us in our physical form, and touch our hearts with their essence. We call upon the great teacher, Jesus, who walked on the planet, who felt all of the aspects that we feel, who felt pain and suffering, who felt life as we do. We ask Jesus to fill our heart space with wisdom and knowledge, and as wisdom flows from Jesus to our heart, we become wise. We begin to know that we can trust. We begin to realize that the wisdom that we are feeling has not been learned, and we quickly identify that learning is knowledge and wisdom is knowing. We call upon Mary. O sweet Mary, Queen of the universe, fill our heart space with that magnificent unconditional love. Allow your love flow in our hearts. Our love, Mary, to your love. Your love, Mary, to our love. Our heart to your heart. Your heart to our heart. And as Mary's love flows in our heart, we realize that when we live our lives from love and from our heart space, it becomes easier, it becomes lighter, and it feels just so much better. Mary, pour your love into our hearts now, and let us always remember your unconditional love. We call upon Buddha. Buddha, who mastered the earthly plane. Fill our hearts, Buddha, with compassion. The key component for us to be able to love unconditionally, with no judgment, with no reward, just to love. If we can live our lives through compassion, we can live wonderful lives and touch many, many hearts along our journey in life. Kuan Yin, we call upon you now. Kuan Yin, fill our hearts with mercy. As human beings, we don't quite understand what mercy means. Allow us understand mercy. Allow us feel it in every atom of our being. And as mercy begins to radiate within our physical being, within our heart, within our auric field, we begin to show mercy to other human beings, other animals on the planet. Mercy is one of those intrinsic keys that we need to keep us in this vibrant light space. Mary Magdalene, enter our heart space now. Allow forgiveness radiate through our heart. Allow our hearts be filled with forgiveness. And let us begin to forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we have made. And when we start to forgive ourselves, we can begin to forgive others for the mistakes that they have made. And if we have judgment in our hearts, then forgiveness becomes very difficult. So allow us to forgive unconditionally. Allow us to become forgiving in everything that we do. We call upon the great fathers, Joseph of Nazareth and Edward. Fill our hearts with integrity, with honor, with courage, and with strength. As with these components in our heart, living our life from a loving light space becomes easier and easier. We call upon the great mothers, Mother Mira, Mother Amma, Mother Teresa, Mother Amoy, and Mother Eileen. Take us in your embrace and fill us with motherly love. And teach us the way that we can be motherly to other people, men, women, and children, as each of us begin our loving journey, as our hearts are opened, as the light of the Christ flames within us. That light shines forth, pierces through any darkness, because the light of Christ is victorious, and the company of heaven stand in readiness to help us in every step of our journey. And all we have to do is ask and trust in the outcome. Dr. Azui, pour Reiki energy down into this room now. Pour Reiki energy into each and every one of our hearts. As the symbols fall from the sky, they fall into our hearts, radiating, vibrating within our being. And as that energy flows into our heart space, it flows through our touch. And as we encounter people in our daily lives, they become awakened just by our presence. They begin to know. They become curious. The whole wonderful process evolves. Lord Krishna, be present in this room now. Ishtar, Isis, Osiris, Ra, Serapis Bey, be present in our hearts. Saint Germain, stand with us on our daily journey and transmute any negative energy or darkness. Transmute it to the light each and every time it presents itself. We ask the angels of the heavens to enter into this space, filling our hearts with knowing and trust. Archangel Gabriel, fill our heart space with communication qualities. Allow us speak our truth. Allow us speak what it is that we must speak. Allow us hear what we are to hear. Allow us see what we are to see. Even knowing that sometimes seeing our truth may not be pleasant. Hearing our truth may not be pleasant. But once we become aware of our truth, then the doorway is opened to move forward. Archangel Raphael, fill our heart space now. Fill our hearts with your wonderful emerald green energy, that wonderful healing aspect. Allow it fill our hearts and flow around our physical and etheric bodies. Allow it pour out through our heart, so that our physical body becomes strong and well. And as we walk along the plane of the earth, we send this wonderful healing energy out to every human being that we come in contact with. Archangel Uriel, fill our hearts now with the light of Christ. Allow the threefold flame ignite in our hearts and grow stronger and stronger every day. Allow the light be so vibrant and strong that is it visible from many miles away. Archangel Metatron, dissolve our karmic past that no longer serve our higher purpose. For when we learn our lessons of our karmic past, we can move on and move forward for new lessons and to new ways. Archangel Michael, as always, I call upon you to stand with us every day. Help us fight our battles. Keep us safe and protected in everything that we do. Give us courage and strength to move onward. And with the company of heaven now resident in your hearts, and the threefold flame of God burning in your heart, visualize yourself walking along the shore. The ocean is to your right. The gold and white sand is to your left. And you pay attention to the rhythm of the ocean. Each time the wave goes out, it brings with it beautiful coral, pieces of shell, and earthly debris from the beach. And each time the wave returns, it brings with it beautiful new shells, beautiful new coral. And as you walk along, you become aware that holding your hand along your journey is your guardian angel, who has always been there from the moment that you were born. Your guardian angel shares with you that the ocean in its motion is very like life. As the ocean moves out, it takes away the darkness, the pain, the troubles and the problems. And as it rolls in, it brings new adventure, newness, new aspects, and new learning. And as you watch the ocean on the wonderful golden sand, you see how true this is. You begin to realize that every day is like the ocean. Every day we let go of parts of ourselves that we don't need anymore, just like the broken coral and the broken shells that get washed away. And every day brings new challenges, new adventures, and new learning, just as when the waves bring in the wonderful new shiny shells, the wonderful coral. And in this realization and knowing, you realize that whether you trust or you do not, the ocean is still going to keep its motion. The ocean is still going to bring out the debris and wash and cleanse all of the aspects, and it's going to flow in and bring the newness. So we begin to realize that it is time for us to trust in the motion. It is time for us to trust in knowing that every new day is going to bring a new adventure, and a new aspect and new learning, and at the same time is going to carry away and wash away aspects of self that are no longer required. And with this wonderful knowing and with wonderful gratitude in your hearts, you look into the eyes of your guardian angel, and you remember those eyes because they were the eyes that you saw when you arrived on the planet. You give grateful thanks for sharing this piece of information today. You give grateful thanks for the knowing and learning and the realization that just by being, we can begin to trust. We give grateful thanks to the deity, the avatars and ascended masters that have surrounded this room, surrounded our physical, etheric and light beings. We give thanks that they have entered our heart space, and there are parts of their essence that we can now carry forward into our daily living. We feel a connection like never before. As the light grows stronger and stronger within us, we realize that we vibrate stronger and stronger. We give grateful thanks to the archangels for all of the work that they do, and the wonderful angels that surround us all of the time. We give grateful thanks to our guardian angel, who has always been with us, our guides and our power animal. We give thanks for our existence on the planet, the wonderful lives that we have, the wonderful bodies, the vehicles in which we get around. And when we look in the mirror, we see our true divinity looking back, and we give grateful thanks. We give thanks for the learning, the understanding and knowing. We give thanks for our abilities, our brain, and every aspect of who we are. We give thanks for the gifts of yesterday, the gifts of today, and the magic of tomorrow. We give thanks to the planet. And paying attention to the vortex of light. As we feel the light move from our bodies, intensifying, we realize that our heart is still connected to the vortex. We can see this pillar of light, and we realize that each and every one of us are now in our own pillars of light, radiating, pulsating, vibrant and strong. And feeling that energy and feeling that vortex around you, knowing that you can take this back to your daily living and daily life now. This is who you truly are, a pillar of light. And in your own time, with all of this knowing, allow yourselves to slowly come back into this space. Allow yourselves to open your eyes and smile and feel wonderful for the journey that you have been on.
David Ellis has spent the past 20 years in the spiritual learning and growing process and holds regular meditation groups and teaches various self-development courses. David also works with clients through trauma, illness, depression, self-esteem, confidence, relationships, spiritual connection, and much more, using Reiki, hypnosis, NLP, and colour and crystal therapies. You can book a meditation course or a private session by contacting David through his website, www.davidellis.ie.